Memorial service for legendary photographer and struggle activist Sam Nzima was held today. He's best known for taking the iconic photo of Hector Pieterson during the June 16, 1976 Soweto uprising. Our reporter Silindelo Masikane was there and joins me now. So, Silindelo, this memorial service, how do you even begin to honor and pay tribute to a giant such as Sam Nzima? Who spoke at this memorial service and what did they have to say?
Indeed, we had a memorial service today as the journalism fraternity for the iconic photographer Sam Nzima. This memorial service was held at 16 on Empire, which is also known as Hill on Empire, and this particular building houses the Sowetan. Now, if I can take you back, the Sowetan is what came after the newspaper called The World during apartheid. The World was very much known for exposing some of the apartheid atrocities that we saw during those years. Now, Sam Nzima worked for that particular newspaper, so the Sowetan saw it fitting that they need to hold this particular memorial service for him and for his colleagues and his friends. Now, among those that were in attendance were many of the veteran journalists that we know, such as Thomas Khoza, Pearl Lutuli, as well as Joe Latahomu. Many of them worked with Sam Nzima and spoke very highly of him and spoke about how he was the ultimate professional, how he was humble, how he was always willing to help, and how he always had a smile on his face.
And I imagine today's generation of photographers were probably also in attendance and perhaps reflecting on, the path that was perhaps blazed by people such as Sam Nzima.
Indeed, indeed. Many of them spoke about how he was always willing, to give a journalist or a photojournalist a particular angle, pointing out stories of importance. Of course, we know that Sam, lived amongst his community and was very much involved in what happened amongst his community in Bushbuck Ridge. So the young journalist also spoke about how, he was always really willing to lend a hand and give his perspective as someone who, is a veteran of this particular industry. So many of the contributions that we heard today really spoke highly of Sam Nzima.
Right, thank you so much for that update. That is our reporter Silindelo Masikane. Of course, Sam Nzima being afforded a special provincial official funeral, which we understand will take place next weekend.